Okay, so the first thing we're going over today is, what we're going over today is repeated addition. And you're going to be learning adding the same number multiple times, like in groups or columns versus rows. So here are just a few introductory videos to get us started.
What is repeated addition? Two dragons are hanging out. Some friends join them. Now there are 3 groups of 2. Repeated addition. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. Multiplication. 3 times 2 equals 6, or 2 times 3 equals 6. Repeated addition. Repeated means the same number repeated over and over. Addition is plus. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 20.
Children, in this lesson, we will learn about multiplication. One day, Golu Panda found an injured bird outside his house. Golu bandaged her wounds and took very good care of her. The bird recovered and gave some apple seeds to Golu before leaving. Golu planted 2 seeds each in 5 pots. Can you tell how many seeds did Golu plant? In all, Golu planted seeds in 5 pots. And how many seeds did he plant in each pot? 2 seeds. Let's find out the total number of seeds by adding these seeds. Add 2 to 2. Again add 2. Again add 2. And finally, 1 more. How many seeds we get? 10 seeds. Each pot has 2 seeds, and there are 5 such pots. We can write it as 5 times 2, or we can also write it as 5 multiplied with 2. The next day, Golu saw that big trees had grown from those seeds. When Golu saw the trees after a few days, he was unable to believe his eyes. Golden apples were growing on those trees. Golu was very happy to see this. Babban wanted to know the secret behind Golu becoming so rich suddenly. Golu narrated the entire story. The next day, Babban injured the bird by laying a trap. Then he took care of the bird just like Golu, and the bird recovered. Before leaving, the bird gave some seeds to Babban too. Babban planted 5 seeds each in 3 pots. Can you tell how many seeds did Babban plant in total? 5 plus 5 and plus 5. What numbers do we get? Yes, Babban planted 15 seeds in total. Now, how can we write it in a different form? 3 times 5 or 3 multiplied with 5. Children, if Babban had planted 3 seeds each in 5 pots, then can you write this by using multiplication? Yes, we can write it as 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, and finally 1 more 3 equals to 15, or 5 multiplied by 3 or 5 multiplied with 3. We can write it like this. After planting the seeds, Babban was dreaming of golden apples at night. Suddenly, he heard a blast. When Babban went out to check, all his pots had broken. Once again, Babban became victim of greed. Children, in this lesson, we learnt how to multiply by adding repeatedly. In the next 2 lessons, we will see some more of its interesting examples.
Student, today we are going to start our new topic, that is multiplication. In our previous standard, we have learned multiplication. So we will just extend this idea and we will learn more about multiplication. Okay, so before starting topic, we will learn some basic terms regarding multiplication. Okay, so see, this is the sign of multiplications. You know already, this is the sign of the multiplication. Okay, so multiplicand. So what mean by multiplicand? The number to be multiplied is called multiplicand. Multiplier, the number by which we multiply, is called the multiplier, and product, the result of multiplication, is called product. Okay, so see here 4 multiply by 2, or we can say 4 into 2. Okay, so what will be the answer? 2 4s are 8. Okay, so see here, 4 is the multiplicand, 2 is the multiplier, and 8 is the product. In another way, we can say multiplicand into multiplier is equal to product. Now we will see multiplication is a repeated addition. Okay, so see here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Okay, here 1 2 3 and 4 groups of mangoes, and in each group there are 2 mangoes are there. Okay, so we can find out how many total mangoes are there. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Okay, so 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 2 6, and 6 plus 2 8. Okay, so there are 8 mangoes are there. Okay, so we can find out the answer of this question. See here, how many groups are there? 1 2 3 4. Okay, and in each group there are 2 mangoes are there, so we can write that 4 times 2. Okay, we can write 4 times here, 1 times 2, 2 times 2, 3 times 2 and 4 times 2. Okay, so we can find out the answer directly by using multiplication. 2 4s are 8. So it is the simple way to add the same number in more times. Okay, while doing addition of the same number more than one time, okay, we can use the multiplication. See here there are two groups of boys. There are two groups of boys. In each group there are 3 boys are there. Okay, so we can write the addition fact like this: 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. We can count 1 2 3 4 5 6 boys are there, and by using multiplication fact we can write this is the first group, this is the second group. Okay, so 2 times 3 is equal to 3 2s are 6. Okay, so we can use multiplication to add repeatedly. We will solve practice 6.1. See, for each of the following write the multiplication fact and addition fact. Okay, so see here, this is the flower. 1 2 and 3 flowers are there. Okay, so we can write the multiplication fact for this. How many groups of one flower? One group, two group and 3 groups. So there are 3 times one flower is there, so we can write 3 times one flower. So 3 ones are 3. So how many total flowers are there? 3. Okay, so we can write the addition fact for this. In first group one flower is there, plus in second group one flower is there, and in third group one flower is there, and total flowers are 1 2 and 3. Okay, like this you have to solve this example. Okay, so we can add the same number more than 1 or 2 times by using multiplication. Okay, so see here, these are the mangoes. In first group there are 3 mangoes are there. Okay, so in each group there are 3 mangoes, and how many groups are there? 1 2 and 3 groups are there. Okay, so we can write how many groups are there? 1 2 and 3 groups are there. Okay, so 3 times, and in each group 1 2 and 3 mangoes are there, so 3 3s are 9. Okay, see here you can count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So here 9 comes as a product. Okay, this is the multiplicand, multiplier and product, and we can write the addition fact for this. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 3 6 plus 3 9. Okay, so this is the easiest way to add the same number. Okay, multiplication is the easiest way to add the same number more than 1 or 2 times. Okay, so see here there are 2 groups. In each group how many caps are there? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so in each group 5 caps are there, and there are 2 groups, so we can write 1 and 2 times 5. Okay, so 2 5s are 10, so there are 10 total caps are there. We can count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, and we can write the addition fact for this. In each group 5 caps are there, so 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. Okay, then in each group there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 trees are there. Okay, and how many total groups are there? 1 and 2. So we can write 2 times, in each group there are 8 trees, so 2 times 8. Okay, you can draw the answer by recitation of the table. Okay, 2 8s are 16 or 8 2s are 16. Okay, here 16 is the product of these two numbers. Then you can write the addition fact for this. 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. Like this you have to solve this practice. Example 5.1. See here how many groups of two sandwiches. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so there are 5 groups of two sandwiches. In each group there are two sandwiches. Okay, so write how many total groups are there. 1 2 3 4 5. So write 5 times 2, 5 times 2. So you can find out how many total sandwiches are there. Okay, so 5 2s are 10 or 2 5s are 10. So there are 10 total sandwiches are there. You can count and confirm 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Okay, so you can write the addition fact for this. In each group 2 sandwiches are there and 5 groups are there, means you can add 2 5 times. Okay, see here 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 1 2 3 4 plus 2. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 times, add 2. So 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 2 8, 8 plus 2 10. Okay, so this is the addition fact and this is the multiplication fact for the addition fact. Okay, so multiplication is the easier way to add the same number again and again. Okay, so see, there are 1 2 and 3 groups of 1 2 3 4 apples. Okay, there are 3 groups of 4 apples. So write 3 times 4, 3 times 4. So you can find out how many total apples are there. Okay, so 3 4s are 12 or 4 3s are 12. So write here 12. So there are 12 total apples are there. Okay, you can write the addition fact for this. 1 2 and 3 groups are there and in each group 4 apples are there. So add 4 3 times 4 plus 4 plus 4 and find out how many total apples are there. 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 4 12. So there are 12 apples are there. So today we have learned multiplication is the repeated addition.
So repeated addition is equal to equal groups added together. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 means 4 groups of 3. So 3, 3, 3, 3. Now if we add everything up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer is 12. When groups are equal, we can use repeated addition. There are 4 bags. Each bag has 5 apples. How many apples in total? So there's 4 bags. Each row is each apple, number of apples, and each row is each row is the bags and each column is an apple. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. If we count everything up, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 4 bags, 5 apples each. number of groups times the items in each group. So this is group 1, this is group 2, this is group 3, and this is group 4. And now each one of these has 5 apples here. Five apples here, 5 apples here, and 5 apples here. So each bag, there's 4 bags, and there's 5 apples in each bag. So what we do is the number of rows times the number of columns, or the amount of rows times the amount in each row. So 1 times and 5, in column 1 there's 5 apples, column 2 there's 5 apples, column 3 there's 5 apples, column 4 there's 5 apples. So there's 4 bags and 5 apples in each. So then we would do 4 times 5, because this would be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. And now this will give us 20 if we count everything. Repeated addition can be shown with rows. So 3 rows of 4 dots. 1, 2, 3. This is the first row, this is the second row, this is the third row. And there's 4 in each of them. So there's three rows, 4 in each. So 3 times 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4. If we count everything up, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12. So the answer is 12 dots. Some more practice. 5 groups of 6. So how many 6s are there? There's 1 6, 2 6, 3 6, 4 6, and 5 6s. What is 6 plus 6? 12. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 plus 6, 24. 24 plus 6, 30. Three groups of 8. So 8 plus 8, 16. 16 plus 8, 24. Now 10 groups of 4. So if we wanted to add all of these up, it would take a pretty long time. So instead of doing this, we can rewrite all of this as 4 times 10. Is equal to, so there's 10 sets of 4. So if we do it with using repeated addition, after we add everything up, eventually we will get 40. But using multiplication, we can make this a lot easier by memorizing timetables. And with when you're multiplying with 10, you can just multiply 4 times 1. 4 times 1 we know is 4 because there's one set of 4. And then we add the 0 on. So 4D. And here are answers: 30, 24, 40. Okay, 2 plus 2 plus 2. So 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. And this is the same thing as saying 4 sets of 2 is equal to 8. Let's do the same thing here. 5 plus 5 plus 5. So 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. So this is the same as saying 3 sets of 5 equal to 15. 10 plus 10, there's 2 sets of 10. 10 plus 10 is 20. So there's 2 sets of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sets of 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. And that is the same thing as saying 5 sets of 4 is equal to 20. Now let's practice. So 3 times 1. 3. 7 times 8. I'll give a moment for everyone to do this. So this could mean there's 7 sets of 8 or 8 sets of 7. Either way is fine, but let's just do 7 sets of 8 because it fits the sentence better. 7 sets of 8 means there's 7 groups of 8. So if we add 8 7 times, we get 6. Give you a minute for this. So I think it's easier if we go the other way for this one. So there's 2 sets of 8. Try to use the smaller number for the number of groups you want. So since there's 2 sets of 8, that means there's 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. So this right here means there's 3 sets of 9. So 9 plus 9 plus 9, 27. I'll give some extra time for this one. So this means there's 5 sets of 8. So 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, that's 5 times. So after we do that, that means we get 40. So this means there's 6 sets of 6. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. If you do the addition, you get 36. Remember to use the smaller number as the number of sets. So this means there's 3 sets of 6. So 6 plus 6 plus 6. 18. Two sets of 7. So 7 plus 7 is 14. We've done this one before. So if we do the same thing we did as on the first question, you should get 56. This one's very easy. I don't think I have to go through the explanation too much. So 5 plus 5 plus 5, since we're using 3 sets. This one's very easy. There's one set of 7, so it's just 7. And the last one, okay, we'll do one more after this. One set of 8 is just 8. Okay, so we're using 6 sets of 9. So 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. If you did that right, you'll get 54. And 1 second. So we'll just go to 20 actually. Two sets of 7 plus 7. 2 sets of 3. 3 plus 3. Now 5 sets of 8. So 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. Let's see, yeah. and we'll stop. So this will be your homework. Won't be so you'll find repeated addition from this link, and yeah, that'll be all.